Yeah.
Hello everyone, today I would like to ask you a question. How many of you want to have a better education even though you live in a poor poverty? So, my name is Chung Kanya, I'm a student from Richland College. Today I would like to tell you why I think education is important and also changing my life, and not only me but most of students from my home country as well. So first of all, I would like to sharing some tips that helping you to achieve and high education even though your parent cannot afford it or your parent cannot pay for your tuition. And secondly, I will telling you why I think education is important in your life and also can helping you to change in your future life. So these are the several tips that I use for my life to change or I running out from the poor poverty. So I remember when I was young, I learned a lot of languages, even though my parent cannot pay for it, but my parent working hard for me to go to school to study other languages such as Vietnamese, English, or Khmer. So when I at grade 6, I already read many books and also learn those languages. So when I turned 16 years old, I'm open small school with only 12 students, and I teaching them as my age to take the money from them and pay for some books to helping my parents. So that are the tips that helping me to achieve in high education even though my parent cannot pay a lot of books or a lot of school fee. So another things is I volunteer in NGO school. NGO government is we call NGO is that is the short words of organizations. So I'm teaching theirs to improve my English and also make a better connections with foreigners and also better connections with people in their organization. And the things that helping me to improve my English is the way I talk to foreigners, and also I went to Vietnamese village to improve my Vietnam language through speaking to all the kids and also teaching them whatever I know, and that way is helping me to improve my English. And I remember in 2018 I start to volunteer in medical school, a med team we can call like medical mission trip. So I helping them to translate to three languages that I know, so Khmer to English or English to Khmer or Viet. So that way is helping me to become a better translator. And this bring me to think why I think education is important, because from only three jobs that I do on that time, so I can save a lot of money, and also I can help my parents to pay for my school fee or pay for my books even though I don't have to asking them sometime. So that is the reason for me that I think education is important. And I remember when 2018 I was for in the most popular university in Cambodia that I tried to go into that school. We call it IFL, International Foreigner Languages University. So that made me so sad when I cannot pass those school. But unfortunately, if I pass that school, I don't have another chance to come to the United States, because I remember when I in medical mission trip, I have a really good connections with all the people, and that made me sharing all the story with them. And one time, one of the um, member in the mission trip, they helping me and asking me you wants to come to the United States to study abroad. So that time is the bad situation that I fell from the university, but actually is a good time because I have an opportunities to come to the United States to study as well. So that made me think if I don't have an education, so I could not imagine can go into study abroad in the United States or other countries around the world. So this is the way that I think education is important and also changing your life. So first, I already telling all of you about my short story of achieving high education. Even though it's complicated, even though it's struggling or hard in some time, but I believe I'm not from high education family or I am from rich family, but my parents working hard for me and pushing me to go to school. So I believe that things like education is the most important in not only me but all of you, all of your life. So I encourage you to go to school and I'm looking for the next generation. Whoever wants to stop their educations not from high school or even college. So after you watch this video, I hope helping you something or pushing you to go back to school and help you think again like education is the most important in your life, even though sometimes hard or even though your parent cannot pay for it or you think you cannot achieve it, but you trust yourself and working hard on that, and I believe you can do it and you can achieve high educations like all the rich students. So thank you so much for your attention and have a great day.